Okay, everybody, it's gonna clear. Okay, diving right in. This is my Wednesday twin connection check-in. So let's see where the union energies are today. Thank you, Divine Creator, for bringing through exactly what we need to see about the connective energy between the twins today. We are getting a Gaia Earth connection. So grounding is the first thing I'm hearing. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, stay grounded. So wow, yeah, couldn't be more clear than this. The twins are both remembering that there is more than meets the eye with this connection. It's not a romantic connection. First and foremost, this is truly changing the frequencies and templates on the planet. This is for the good of the planet, the legacy, the future of the planet. This is about the ascension of the planet. So stay grounded. Bring it back from those airy-fairy, la-la land romanticized versions of what this is. If you are on the true twin flame journey, it is a spiritual evolutionary process, and you are experiencing growth. Why are you experiencing growth? To seed new thoughts, new paradigms, new ways of showing up onto the earth grid, onto the planet. So let's see, where is that grounding energy between the twins? Where is it going? What direction is it heading? How does it look? Thank you, Divine Creator, for showing us how to ground this energy at this time. What is it that we need to see? Oh, King of Pentacles. So the masculines are really doing quite a bit of the heavy lifting of this. This is my divine masculine in the physical. This is commitment. Commitment to the path, commitment to staying grounded, commitment to anchoring that in. Mastering the ego. There's a bull in this card, and I'm really getting the impression that the divine masculines have overcome, look at that strength on the bottom, have overcome the egoic imbalances and taming that stubborn energy that makes this about a 3D tug-of-war, and bringing it back into the value, bringing it back into appropriate alignment, not succumbing to the lower thoughts of this connection through the typical lens is what I'm hearing. So that's the card for the masculine. Let me get one for the feminine then. For the feminine, please. What is this? The Knight of Cups. So this is that self-love card. In most decks, the Knight is offering the cup. In this particular deck, the Knight is drinking from their own cup. So in order to ground it, feminines, you are being asked to fill up your own cup, take care of your own temple, continue becoming whole, and remembering that even though you're inspired by the connection with your masculine, this is on behalf of humanity that you have chosen to embark on this level of purity for love to anchor on the planet. So masculines are overcoming ego, confirmation, and feminines are overcoming any lack of self-worth. Ooh, so beautiful. Those are both the cards of overcoming disintegration is what I'm hearing. So congratulations to all the twins out there for overcoming ego and worthiness issues. Okay, so here we go. Thank you, Divine Creator, for showing us exactly what we would most benefit to see regarding what are the twins experiencing in their own inner meditations. What are the cutting-edge evolutionary energies for each of the twins at this time? How are they feeling for each other? What would they say to each other if they could? Say anything. And what is the connectivity between the twins doing in the near future? Shuffling the clarifiers. Okay. Take a deep breath, everybody. Come into presence. Pray to be shown what you are meant to see or hear through this reading. And here we go. So divine masculines, what are the divine masculines working on in their heart of hearts? Ooh, the magician, indigo. So they are continuing to refine their understanding of what contribution really is. I'm hearing themes about people-pleasing, self-sacrifice that are being walked away from, coming back into true cosmic mission, true balance, ego balance, like we just saw for the planet. This level of magician is the indigo, and this card talks about the cosmic missions, the cosmic templates coming in to anchor. So it's not only manifestation for the sake of the one manifesting or having those manifestations channeled through, it is also on behalf of the collective, and we have seen that larger energy here. I'm being reminded that we have eclipse season coming up, and we're coming up to the winter solstice this year on the 21st of December, or the solstice, depending on where you're joining me from. We're coming up to the solstice with Saturn and Pluto conjunct in the sky, joining together, making a double planet for the first time in 800 years. And many are saying that this is anchoring in the age of Aquarius, the official start time. We're also coming up to an eclipse on the end of this month, full moon. So we are in cosmic level understanding. Many of the personal readings that I've been doing certainly are touching on the cosmic. We have healed on the individual levels as twins, is what I'm hearing, and there is a massive shift going from the personal and romanticized love of the connection to truly going into the unlimited and unconditional love on a cosmic level. Okay, I'm going to get the clarification here now. Starseed awakening. So more cosmic level stuff. Cosmic heritage and galactic remembrance. Divine masculines are absolutely remembering their star-seeded missions, their original inspirations, their karmic specializations, I'm hearing, because, you know, I'm going to take it back to this childhood self that I'm feeling for the divine masculines. Their awe, their wonder, their spiritual starts in this life, that make-believe, the otherworldly awareness that the divine masculines had as children, that incubated them in the energies, saturated them in the energies when their giftings were still wide open, when their eyes were wide open, when they were being imprinted with just the things that were going to be their specializations to overcome. They're coming back into that. They're waking back up to those original instructions that they had as children. So masculines, pay attention to your dreams, to your thoughts, to your memories right now, because you will have some of these original memories from early childhood, the things you wanted to be or do when you grew up, kind of energies that were more cosmic. You're going to be reminded of those because you are coming into your planetary birthright and the ways that you are authentically being called to service in the ascension process on the planet. Okay, that was a really nice channeling for divine masculines. So I'm just gonna leave it there. What are the divine feminines navigating in their heart of hearts? 3 of Cups. This is the card of friendship. And third-party situations. This is also connectivity with all people. This is harmony. And you know what I'm hearing here is that with the twin journey, oftentimes there are karmic situations. It doesn't have to be a romantic partnership, but for many it has been in this journey. And what that's done has refined the Divine Feminine's understanding of love, because this is a companion, a twin, a two, path to ascension, path to mastery, path to enlightenment. There is inevitably a third energy that sharpens. And let's look at that sharpening as a sharpening stone for the awareness, for the love, for the unconditional portion of it. Because whatever this third energy has been for the Divine Feminines, they are understanding the blessing in it as it directly relates to their own ability to have compassion under all circumstance. So, Chamber of Regeneration, Creation, Multiplication, and Growth. This card has been coming out quite a bit lately, and what I'm seeing with it has been one of the most growth-inducing catalysts possible for the Divine Feminine to be inclusive of all that is. At first, these extra energies can seem nearly impossible, and then as the unconditional love comes in and anchors, those challenges no longer hold any fear triggers. They no longer hold a stumbling block for the feminine coming into unconditional love. So right now, feminines, you should be entirely seeing your growth. You should be feeling a renewed, regenerative energy here that gets you excited that you really have come into, again, looking at things in that big picture on behalf of transmutation of collective energies, disintegration into the higher ascended frequencies. This is really exciting stuff. So Divine Feminines are understanding that for them to balance their own emotional responses to anything is a testament of their beautiful divine level healing and coming into that friendship that actually can roll with anything and hold space for what is right and good and true without fear, unreasonable fear, or fear in any situation that's playing out. So beautiful. Okay, so how are the masculines feeling for the Divine Feminines in their heart? Oh, Ace of Crystals. This is a physical card. The crystals are the coins in this deck, and so the masculines are absolutely, I'm being drawn back to that pentacle that the masculine is holding and utilizing for control over this ego, over the stubborn energy, over the strongholds, the sticky places that have been the challenge for the masculine. This is that pentacle. This is that priority that has come in to trump the illusions, to trump the the ego is the mastery of the 3D. Our solar plexus chakra is that empowerment, and that's as high as we can get before erupting, exploding into the heart chakra, Care Bear stare style. But we get to that ego level and balancing it out so that there is authentic self-worth, authentic conduct, authentic comfortability in one's skin. That's what the masculines have come into, and they want to share this with the feminines. They want to thank you for it too. They are energized by your connection because they know that your connection has helped them temper their own ego. Clarification, Chamber of Communication, correspondence, declaration, and telepathy. So, telepathy is 5D, it is energetic, so it is on here, but this is in the physical. We get communication in the physical, so masculines can't be more clear with this message. They want to reach out, they want to talk about this, they want to thank you, they want to offer you something big. The Ace of Pentacles is not a small token. This is giving gratitude where gratitude is due. And so there are pretty deep conversations on the horizon from the masculines to the feminines, because this has not been an easy journey. And they're understanding the capacity that you've had to help this process, Divine Feminine. I am tearing up again because I'm feeling the beauty of this. I'm feeling the gratitude that the masculines truly want to communicate, because you've stuck by them through all of these spastastic energies. Through all their triggers, through all their fear responses, through all their ghosting or the illusion of ghosting, through all the hot and cold. They don't want to do that anymore. They've come back into desiring to figure out how to balance this out with you so that you can communicate more regularly, take communication to the next level, start something together in cooperative motion. So whatever stage you're at, the masculines are about to tell you how they feel and where they stand on it. I'm hearing some have already gotten that communication. Okay, here we go with what are the feminines feeling for the masculines in their heart of hearts. Seeker of crystals. So this is also one crystal being offered. This is more of a token than this massive Ace of Crystals, which really sets in motion the initial stages of that long-term legacy and abundance, the Ten of Crystals. This is the Page of Crystals that responds to the communication. This is kindness, it's responsibility, it is appropriate conduct. So the feminines are feeling that they will be open and receptive and mutual with the masculines. If it is appropriate for the feminines to reach out for some reason, depending on your situation, this also indicates that the feminines will say something small like, "Hi, how are you? How are you doing?" If it truly is that the masculines are going to be reaching out, this assures, for any masculines watching, that your feminine will receive you without getting ahead of themselves. They've balanced out. And okay, so the clarification is invocation, spellcraft, summoning, and ceremony. So this is a kind of an interesting thing. Look at how she's looking into the crystal ball there, and then we're getting this sort of deliberate manifestation card. So the Divine Feminines have been sitting, waiting, wishing, Jack Johnson, have been hoping for this communication that is coming through. And they're feeling it's only a matter of time. She's looking in her crystal ball and she is preparing. She's preparing to hold her own energy. We have a lot of messages here about grounding things coming into the physical, imbalances being seen as healed. And I just looked down and said, stay grounded. The bottom of this card says stay grounded. So stay grounded, feminines. Your communication is coming in. And you have been manifesting it. And so has your masculine. Okay, what would the Divine Masculines say to their feminines at this time? We get, the Five of Crystals. That's the card of isolation with rescued reflections, divination, intuition, and inner vision. Okay. I have not felt good in the space apart from you. I don't like feeling distance in any way from you, but I do thank it for what it has shown me. My capacity has grown. It never used to be where it is, and I know that whenever I desire to reach out to you, that you are there. You're one of the only things I can count on. You've got my back. I see it. You have my back. Nobody has had my back like you. And I just really want to say thank you for that. You've seen me and believed in me, even when I didn't. You renewed my hope. You reminded me there's more to life. You've been my best friend. I see that now. I had to see it for myself. I had to come into that awareness. And no matter how far I went from you, you were still there because you're in my heart. When I look into the deepest spots of me, when I search for my own wholeness, when I search for my own light, I hear the things you've said. I see the memories we've shared. Thank you. That's a really nice Divine Masculines. Aw. Okay, so for Divine Feminines, what would the Divine Feminines like to say to the Masculines? Ace of Cups. And Arcturian Stargate, peace, healing, gentleness, and non-judgment. And just remind that this was the sharpening energy, this third energy, the third parties, the karmic situations, no matter what that was, a person or otherwise, the feminines see how whatever that obstacle was the flip switch, because their masculine is the one person that has been worth staying the course despite the unthinkable. Whoa. Okay, so feminines. I am actually in love with you. I'm actually in love with you. With all my heart, with all my soul, and I know with all my life, I will never not have love for you. And that's the deepest peaceful feeling that I could ever hope to express. I don't have restlessness, I don't have doubt, I don't even have fear. Because you know what? Despite anything that's been going on, you've shown me that connection, you've shown me that love, and I trust it because you don't have to do that. I appreciate it so much, and it's real. After all this time, it's proven to me that I matter to you. And because I love who you are so much, and I've gotten to know your energy and who you are, and how you communicate in all of your elusive ways. Somewhere in the middle of that, I actually fell in love with you. And it's not a fairy tale. I could sense when we met that I loved you. I knew it. It was a given. I just didn't know what love was yet. And maybe I still don't. But I'm sure that you are worth it, and that actually you're the only person that's ever been this worth it, and that's kind of fun. So yeah, I don't judge any of the things that I used to say you've done or you're doing or you're choosing, because all of it has shown me how much I can love and how much I am in love with you. Oh, thanks, feminines, for sharing that. Oh my gosh. Okay. What can we close this out with? We already kind of did. Oh, actually, where is the end? Where is the connection going? Ooh, Sage of Flames. Dynamic, flow, passion, creation. Look at the Sri Yantra there. That's the voice of Om, bringing a new expression into the physical form, grounding it, bringing it in, anchoring it on the earth plane. Like, I'm hearing physical union. This is a highly tantric card, and so that also speaks of bringing the spiritual connection into the physical, making love, For some, there is more of a genuine pull to share bodies, to share physically, because it is actually appropriate. It's coming into that, I'm hearing. Okay, dimensional planes of perception number 6. Mastery, accountability, and acceptance. I'm hearing embodiment as the predominating energy here. For both twins, we are getting to the level of embodying it and therefore anchoring it, anchoring the journey into the earth plane. But for some, yeah, there is a real triumph regarding sexual connection, sexuality, sensuality here, because it is an absolute. I'm hearing in this healed energy, it's going to be like no other experience ever. Wow, okay. So for some, there is definitely physical connection coming with that communication, or the communication will start a new level of physical union, physical relationship, commitment, and appropriate conduct, appropriate sexual connection. Again, with a purity like the twins have never experienced and the world has not seen as the norm. Okay, so some cards. One for the Divine Feminine in parting here today. What can we see? Oh, we get 2. The Winged Messenger, so more communication. Creation, spiritual direction inspires my creative flow. So really listen to the messages you're getting about your creative projects, about your own channeling, whatever it is that you're called to channel into the earth plane. Let this connection be your muse. Let it inspire you. Let it enliven you. Let it be a conductive conduit for this divine creation. Allow it to be there in your energy field so that it exponentially helps you bring through the highest. This connection shows the feminines in so many ways the beauty of love. So augment, overlay that awareness, that bliss, that joy, that inspiration, and allow that to bring this gladness in so that you have a renewed passion to create in this world, feminines. And the cosmic enchantress, wishcraft, I attract a steady flow of abundance. So yeah, feminines, let this love support you to manifesting and meeting all of your needs and then some. Abundance. Abundance. And look at that. Look at the figure there holding the world, the cosmic egg. You hold the world in your hands, feminine. You love yourself. You know what love is. You're bringing that in, and allow this connection to support you on that level so that you know you are unstoppable. You are so powerful, and anything you're asked to bring in is worthy just because you are being asked to do it. That means it's a guaranteed success, and freely bring that through with joy, I'm hearing. Ooh, and I'm feeling if you want to work with me on a session for that, please reach out. I would love to see how we can unlock more levels of that cosmic joy for this template, these missions coming in. And for masculines, what is it that the masculines can benefit from seeing in parting today? Ooh, almost. What is it that the masculines can benefit from seeing? Oh, nothing's coming out. Let's see. Come on, gotta. There we go. Father of the sky, God, I release the weight of the world from my shoulders. Let go of resistance. Calm the ego that says there's a right and wrong and follow your heart. Release the weight of the world. Stop buying into the 3D. Ascend. Bring back the secrets of the cosmos and design that on Earth, masculines. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's real. Bye.